I'd like to hear him talk Yorkshire.
How can you if you don't want anyone to look at you?
I don't think I mind if Dickon looked at me.
You mean that?
Yes. Yes.
Well, wonders never cease. Colin, Dickon's here.
Brought my creatures. Speak gentle and he'll take to you.
The squirrel looks sleepy. I didn't know animals were so friendly, Dickon. You hurt me.
Stop being such a crybaby.
This is your first time out, so it's to be only for an hour.
It'll be for as long as I want. Don't stand there like a stick. Push me.
I hope this isn't a mistake.
I'm all for it. It's wrong for the boy to be locked away like he wasn't fit to be seen.
John's right, nurse. Master Colin can't spend his whole life in a world of his own making.
His making or his father's?
Oh, it comes to the same thing. Well, one thing is sure. Mary quite contrary isn't about to take any guff from Master Colin.
All clear?
Safe as churches.
I wasn't really yelling at you, Dickon.
We talked it over and decided if we were nasty, no one would get suspicious.
I figured that out myself.
Go faster, Dickon.
No, in case someone happens to see us, we don't want them to know we're going somewhere special.
This is a magic garden. It will make me well. And I will live forever and ever.
I'm done turning down the bed, so I'll give you a hand if you like.
Oh, I'm not about to say no.
You know, I was looking at Miss Mary tonight. She was all plain and scrawny when she first came here, and now she's getting quite pretty.
So Yorkshire rain makes the flowers and children bloom.
No, she's changing in other ways, too. I mean, she's still haughty sometimes, but not nearly as much.
Her airs come from being spoiled when she lived in India.
No, I think it was the other way round. I think it was hurt and neglect that made her act so bad.
You're deep as a river and twice as murky.
Mr. Archibald's back.
If you can't bring good news, don't bring any.
Well, this'll cheer you. Mr. Pitcher said he'd be off again soon.
Mr. Pitcher, did you find the sleeping powders?
Fortunately, or there'll be no rest for him tonight.
Any idea when you'll be returning?
It may be months. We're to travel on the continent. Italy, Spain, Switzerland.
You'd rather be anywhere than here.
With good reason. Well, the trunks are strapped. Goodbye, Mrs. Medlock.
Safe journey, Mr. Pitcher.
Thank you.
Do you think we'll ever get finished digging?
What's been left undone for years can't be done in weeks.
Wish I could help. We're being spied on. Come in here.
He knows now. We'll be driven out like from the Garden of Eden.
This way.
Oh,
Look at all the work we've done.
hours you must have put in. I was up on the ladder. Poor crippled boy.
I'm not a poor, crippled boy.
Stood up.
You're frail, but you're no cripple. And you're not dim-witted.
Who said I was dim-witted?
Fools, that's who. But why have you locked yourself away?
I thought I was going to have a lump on my back. My father hates me.
Your father doesn't hate you, Master Colin.
Then why doesn't he come to see me except when he thinks I'm sleeping?
Maybe it's because he wants to spare you his pain and grief.
I want you to promise me that you won't tell anyone else about our secret garden.
I worked with your mother to make this garden. And I'll work again to make it like it once was.
You mean you'll help us?
Aye.
Now I'm the only one that can't help.
Get the little spade and the rose I potted this morning.
What are you doing?
Dig a hole. The earth is soft.
Hold it firm with one hand. Push the earth around it and tamp it down.
Put the hard. You just planted your first rose. There's one.
Nurse Buggs tells me you've been going out every day. You mustn't overdo it, Master Colin.
I'll do as I please.
Your father has entrusted me with your care, Master Colin.
I don't trust you, so go away.
I'll see you out, Doctor.
Why does he dislike me so? I only want him to be well. It's all I've wanted since the day I brought him into the world and breathed life into him.
I doubt he truly dislikes you, Dr. Craven. Sick children often vent their anger on those least deserving.
You're wrong about Dr. Craven. He wants you to get well. He wouldn't let you be so rude to him if you weren't such a poor, pitiful thing.
I'm not a poor, pitiful thing. I stood up for a whole minute yesterday. Didn't I? And from now on, I'm going to try and stand up every day. And when I'm good at it, I'm going to try walking.
It's about time. Pick up your feet, Colin. It won't work unless you pick up your feet.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
I'm tired. Take me back to my chair.
It comes odd because your muscles is soft from not being used. We have a neighbor, Bob Allworth, whose legs is all spindly once. And now, he's a champion runner. Came from the exercises he done.
Could you show me how to do the exercises? Could you, Dickon?
Aye, give me a leg. Now push against me.
Ow! That hurts, Dickon.
Come on, Colin.
Wait. Stop. No.
In a moment, the conclusion of The Secret Garden, this evening's special presentation on the Hallmark Hall of Fame.
Merry Christmas, Mom. Oh, dear. Oh, Mama. Merry Christmas.
Am I still a member of this family or not?
Merry Christmas, Grandma.
Well, hello. Oh, you're too big. How are you?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
I was 10 years old that Christmas. That was the time my brother Tom was working in Europe. We hadn't seen him for over a year. Every Christmas, Tom and I used to sing together for the family. I sure missed him.
Charlie, the Christmas card came here for you.
It's from Tom. He's coming. Mom, he's coming. Dad, Tom's coming for Christmas. He's coming here.
That was the year it really snowed. I waited for Tom, and I waited. Aunt Nell and the rest of the family barely made it through. No sign of Tom.
The roads are getting pretty bad.
That was the longest day I can remember. Dinner came and it went. Still no Tom.
Look at the present. Yeah. Can I open this one? Open this one, Mom.
Tom will get here.
Sure hope so.
Isn't it time for some music, Nell?
Charlie.
I felt very lonely standing there all by myself.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth.
A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, the night divine.
From Hallmark, a wish that all our families can be together this Christmas.
And now, we present the conclusion of The Secret Garden on tonight's Hallmark Hall of Fame.
It's nice out. You're not going to stay in bed all day, are you, Colin? Colin doesn't care anymore if I come to see him or not. I don't know what to do, Dickon.
Colin will find his way. And you'll be the one that helps him find it. The way will come to you.
What are you doing?
We're just going to go up and down the corridors because it's raining and I don't have anything else to do.
He's been doing so well.
The boy in the picture looks like you. That's why I thought you were a ghost the first time I saw you. He's dead, of course, but you're alive.
I smell roses.
This was your mother's room, Colin. She loved the secret garden, so she must have loved roses. Sometimes it's all right to cry, Colin. beautiful, Colin. As beautiful as a princess in a fairy tale. Why did you let your father cover her picture?
I'm the one that had it covered. Didn't want my mother to see the lump on my back.
Oh, Colin. She would have loved you even if you did have a lump. But I think she'd want you to try and keep on walking, too.
Till I can walk, really walk, no one would know but you.
Well, the roses bloomed, even though it's been raining for days and days.
They knew it was June.
Where you tend a rose, a thistle cannot grow.
I'm just thinking about what Ben Weatherstaff said about roses and thistles. He was talking about us.
About us?
Yes, ugly thoughts are like thistles. And beautiful thoughts are like roses. As long as my head was filled with ugly thoughts, I didn't have room for a pretty one. And it was mean all the time. As long as you thought about a lump growing on your back, you were nasty and rude.
Thistles and roses.
Mm-hmm. Thistles and roses.
She is coming, my life, my fate. The red rose cries, she is near, and the white rose weeps, she is late. The larkspur listens, I hear,
And the lily whispers, I wait. Come here, everyone. Hurry up, come on. I have an announcement to make. I've decided that when I grow up, I'm going to do important experiments with magic. You know a little bit about magic because where you grew up in India, they have fakirs. And you can charm animals, so you know some magic too. I'm now going to show you my first magic experiment. This is my first experiment.
You walked all by yourself.
I've been practicing. Every night after Nurse Boggs went to bed, I practiced.
Praise God.
Amen.
You're in. So you might as well come in all the way.
I was just passing and I heard voices. But never did I envision what I've just seen. Master Colin up and walking.
No cause to worry. She's my mother, Susan Sowerby.
Since you're Dickon's mother, I guess I don't mind you knowing I can walk now. I don't want anyone else to know.
Surely you want your father to know?
Well, not yet. I want to surprise him. When he comes home, I shall walk to them, say, I can walk now, Father, and I shall grow up and make you proud of me. It has to be that way. That's part of the magic.
I never knew it by that name, but what does a name matter? Call it magic, call it a miracle, call it a touch of the hand of God.
It's the good big thing, Master Colin, and I hope you'll never stop believing in it.
Oh, he won't. He won't.
I'll be back in a little while to put you to bed, Master Colin.
I hope Dr. Craven isn't getting suspicious. When he was here before, he noticed that my legs were getting stronger and that I'm getting fatter. Maybe he'll think I'm bloated. Sick people get bloated, don't they?
Dead people get bloated when they're left out in the sun. I once saw a dead beggar in India who was so bloated. He looked like a melon about to burst.
I don't like talking about dead people or dying.
I know, but you used to. You're not rude to Dr. Craven anymore either.
I know. I used to think that he wanted me to die, but now I know he doesn't. Mary, do you like Dickon more than you like me? Well, I don't mind if you like Dickon. I just want you to like me.
Oh, I like you the same. But different.
I have a present for you.
Oh, Colin, it's beautiful.
I picked it out myself from a catalog, and Miss Medlock ordered it all the way from London.
Oh, I shall wear it always.
Time for your medicine, Mr. Archibald. Also, this letter just arrived from your solicitor. Shall I see what it is? Another letter is enclosed. Shall I read it? Dear Sir, I am Susan Sowerby, who is Martha's mother, who works for you in Misselthwaite Manor. I am making bold to speak to you. Please, sir, I would come home if I were you. I think you would be glad you came, and if you will excuse me, sir, I think your lady would want you to come if she were here. Your obedient servant, Susan Sowerby. What is it? I dreamed of Lilias.
I have an errand to run. So I'm off to Thwaite Village now.
You'll come back, won't you? You have to push me back to the house.
Hi, I'll be back. The game's not played out yet.
I like that. The game's not played out. I'm glad you're my friend, Dickon. You'll always be my friend, won't you?
We'll be parted, you and me. But remembrance will keep us friends.
Mary, why did Dickon say we'd be parted? How can he know that?
Dickon knows things no one else knows. Summer's almost over.
I know. What will we do all winter, Mary?
We'll probably go to school. We're both too old for governesses, and you're well now.
Perhaps we can go to the same school.
No. Girls go to girls' school, and boys to boys.
Suppose there's no help for it.
Better sit down for a bit.
I wish we didn't have to go to different schools.
We'll write letters to each other.
But it won't be the same. And we won't be able to come to our secret garden.
Oh, our garden will be here when we come back. And while we're away, we can think about how beautiful it is and how it's waiting for us.
Colleen. Son.
Get up. Get up and walk. Come on. You know you can do it. You know you can. Please, Colin. Go. Come on. Go. Go.
My boy. My son.
Don't cry, Father. I'm well now. I can walk. And I'm going to live forever. It was the secret garden that made me well, Father. I love this garden. And it was Mary who made me walk.
Thank you.
Come see our garden.
You'll be needing this to unlock the garden.
Ben, it's been so long.
I didn't know you'd changed so.
I grew up.
You know about Dickon.
Mrs. Medlock wrote to me. She wrote with such love, such compassion.
You touched her heart and warmed it. Killed in the war. Dickon. In a forest called the Argonne.
Dickon had to die. He would have chosen a place where there were green and growing things.
Aye. To die so young. Who was to know?
Dickon knew.
Aye. Dickon knew. Come. I'll unlock the garden for you.
dreamt about the garden. But even in my dreams, it was never this beautiful. You did it, Ben. All these years.
They were a promise to be kept. As Mr. Archibald lay dying, he said to me, "Tend the garden, Ben. Someday the children will come back, and when they do, their garden must be a magic place."
And it is.
Where you tend a rose, a thistle cannot grow.
Colin! I wasn't sure the hospital would release you.
Do you think I'd let a little shrapnel stop me? When I was at Oxford, I asked you to marry me. When I was in France, I wrote to you and asked you to marry me. Why wouldn't you give me an answer, Mary?
I wanted you to ask me here in our garden.
I should have known. Will you marry me, Mary Lennox?
Of course.
Thank you for joining us for the Hallmark Hall of Fame. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's presentation of The Secret Garden. The Hallmark Hall of Fame is brought to you by Hallmark Cards of Kansas City and the fine stores everywhere that feature Hallmark products. Hallmark, when you care enough to send the very best.
Tomorrow, see the Vikings take on the Browns or other regional action starting live at 12:30 Eastern with the NFL Today. Now stay tuned and meet an ordinary guy who became involved in a funny spy keeper. That plus outrageous Jackie Mason next on Saturday Night with Connie Chung.
To learn more about the noted author of The Secret Garden and other children's classics, the Library of Congress suggests these books: The Secret Garden, A Little Princess, both by Frances Hodgson Burnett, and a biography, Frances Hodgson Burnett, by Phyllis Bixler. These and many other interesting books are waiting for you in your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
Knock, knock.
Monday.
Knock, knock.
Who's here? He's Major Dad. And he's a real scream.
Tuesday, an officer is shot.
Who helps cops when they're in trouble?
An extraordinary story of courage and caring on an all-new Rescue 911. On Jake and the Fat Man. McCabe and the kid, targeted by the mob, are stranded on a deserted island, and only Jake can save them. Wednesday.
From CBS News, this is Health Watch. If you're thinking of going to a tanning parlor this winter, think again. The reason, after this.
There's what inside this cold reliever?
Liquid. New Comtrex liquid gels. Liquid cold medicine inside an easy-to-swallow gelatin shell for relief of all these symptoms.
New Comtrex liquid gels.
The all-new way to get fast Comtrex relief.
You may have heard that the ultraviolet rays which give you a tan are closely linked with skin cancer and premature skin aging. But they may also injure your eyes, possibly causing cataracts and damaged retinas. The concentrated radiation in a tanning booth is especially dangerous. If you use a tanning machine, the American Medical Association says be sure to wear special yellow protective glasses. But the AMA's main recommendation is avoid tanning machines altogether. I'm Dr. Bob Arnott for Health Watch.
This is CBS.
Wendy's has the perfect free gift for your holidays. These beautiful glasses are yours free when you purchase any Wendy's old-fashioned fried chicken express meal or family pack. Juicy, plump fried chicken made exclusively with Purdue. Come to Wendy's and start collecting today.
This is the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the man who read an ad that ran in the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the store that sold to the man who read an ad that ran in the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the lake next to the store with an ad in the book that got Bubba cooked. And this is Bubba. The genuine C&P telephone yellow pages. No other book can catch it. A Bell Atlantic Company.
Wendy's has the perfect free gift for your holidays. These beautiful glasses are yours free when you purchase any Wendy's old-fashioned fried chicken express meal or family pack. Juicy, plump fried chicken made exclusively with Purdue. Come to Wendy's and start collecting today.
Free at last in time for the holidays. Kay Smith's story tonight.